All right, testing. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good night. Whichever time you're watching this, good. Yes. How's everyone doing today? All right, today I wanted to show what it was like to fail on the wheel. And it was fun because I felt like I was doing a good job at first. Everything was going smooth. And then it just didn't. Well, first off, let's talk about my wedging table. I got a new wedging table. That's the thing I'm wedging on. I guess I should explain what wedging is. Basically, wedging is what I was doing. I'm basically kneading the clay until it gets all the air bubbles and such. So it's just nice and the same consistency all around. So that's what I was doing at first. Now I'm getting ready to center. Now, this is what I was talking about, feeling like I was doing good at first. So this whole part of centering is not sped up at all. Normally, it takes me like at least 10 minutes to center, if that. It's bad. You do not want to take that long to center because you just tire out the clay faster and gives you less time to pull what shape you want. But this time, I was able to center this piece of clay in about a minute, which I am very, very proud of myself for doing. I've always struggled centering, either get it right really well or I just don't. And I feel like the problem I was having was the clay was drying out too fast in my hands. So what I tried doing was I put a sponge in there. And I squeezed it little by little to keep the clay from drying out fast. And that helped a lot. It's been working amazingly. And as you can see, I centered that real quick. Now, this is when it starts to speed up, of course. So I felt pretty good pulling these walls up. It felt nice. I felt that I was doing a decent amount of lengths each pull. See, look at that, and it's still centered. I think I pull two more times, and it starts to get just a little bit wobbly, but nothing I couldn't handle. Yeah, that's when it starts to get wobbly. But it's okay. It's a tiny wobble. It's not messing me up or anything. So I did have an idea for this shape. Right now, I'm starting to turn it into it slowly. I wanted a bottle, which I have no problem doing a bottle. The problem that I was facing was I wanted a different shaped bottle that wasn't circular, I guess. And that's when the problems start arising. So far, so good, right? Everything's good. Centered nice. I'm pulling up nicely. The shape's looking like the way I want it to. I'm slowly getting skinnier at the top. And then this is when I start to try to make a shape that isn't round. I wanted it to be a square or a rectangular shape. And I clearly just don't know how to do that. I tried using my hands to kind of make the walls straighter. And then after a while, I started to give up and I started to be a lot more rigorous about it. And as you can see, and then after a while, I just kind of gave up and just started messing with it and denting it inside more, as you can see. And I'm like, oh, maybe I'll be able to keep this. I'll save it and see what I can do with it. And I was planning on doing that. But in a moment or so, you will see the problem that I saw, which is about, maybe not right now. It's coming. Anticipation. It's coming. All right, if you are looking at the shoulder or like the angle where it starts to get skinnier, you'll see a crack. You see that? We do not like cracks. Cracks are horrible. Cracks make it to where the bottle isn't usable. So I didn't notice it until about maybe right about now. And then I see it shows me looking at it. I'm like, oh, maybe I can fix it, rub it, and just clean it. But I knew it wasn't gonna be right. And I'm looking at the shape and I'm not liking it. So I just thought, well, what if I just yeah, that's what I did. Fail. Plop. It was fun. I was a little upset, but overall, I really wasn't. I mean, part of the reason, well, main reason why I go on the wheel is just to have fun with it, and it's not always going to work out. And I guess I've always been afraid to show that in my videos, like the parts where I just don't do well in. But I thought I wanted to show that. So, there you go. Okay, bye.